Hey everyone, welcome to Illegal Alien Racing. You are riding on board with me for this 18-lap final race in Rental Kart League Racing out at Dallas Karting Complex. I'm starting 10th. Big thanks to Tommy for that drone footage. And that is the opening lap of this race. Big shout outs to Marshall, Madison, and MP for their support of Illegal Alien Racing on YouTube. And big thanks to everyone else that follows me and supports this channel. I sincerely appreciate all of you. Looking for the green flag here. All right, green flag. I like to be at the bottom here, but can't do it. You don't want to be on the outside. You'll lose too many spots going into turn one, especially on the exit. So I'm going to hang out here in the middle. Kind of just watching to see what happens. Not really trying to make any moves at this point. This is kind of a little sketchy spot here for Rex to make it through. Now watch this green helmet right there, goes off track. Now watch this. He goes back on and then slides up. I go down to the bottom, which turns into the outside, but I've got enough momentum and I get a buy one, get two free move there in one corner from 8th to 5th spot. That worked out really well. So what happened was anytime a driver goes off track, like especially in that spot, you can anticipate them having dirt on their tires and their car's gonna be a little bit hard to control until that dirt kind of wears off of the tires. And he had a hard right-hander coming up. So knowing that, I figured he may skate up the track, and it was 3 wide right there. So I hung back just a little bit to give myself enough space to maneuver inside or outside, depending on what happened. And luckily the bottom opened up, and I was able to carry that momentum around the outside and get those 3 spots. All right, here's Talon right behind me. Watch this. He looks to the outside, then back to the inside. Doesn't want to kill his momentum. Really nice driving there. Instead of like staying behind me, he probably would have tapped me and would have killed his momentum and may have given him a little bit of a tougher time drag racing me down the straightaway. So that was some good driving there. Looks like Justin's in the lead, followed by Joe, followed by Sosa. Don't know who's in 4th, then it's Talon, and then myself in 6th. I didn't have a good kart in the pre-final. Started 5th, ended up like in 10th. But this kart feels a lot better. It's a lot more competitive, so we'll see what we can do with this one. Look behind us, there's a big gap behind us. So you can see I'm not really catching up to anybody quickly, so it looks like we have fairly even cars for the most part. I know Sosa and Joe's kart are not the best karts. Looking at the lap times after, like our best lap time, I think I was a 10th or maybe 2 faster in Sosa's kart, but over the course of a long race, a 10th or 2 definitely adds up. So we anticipate catching them. You see right there, Sosa takes a very defensive move on Talon and blocks the inside there. So we were told this is going to be the last Rental Kart League race on this track. The north track at DKC is now built, and our next league race should be on that track, which I'm really looking forward to because it does have a long straightaway, but they have a cut through there with several turns, so you have to go through versus just a long straightaway, and it should make for better racing. I've driven that track in my 100cc kart, and I think the racing will be pretty interesting. Be a lot more passing zones than this track here. And they're supposed to demo this track and start building the new south track, so looking forward to that as well. All right, working hard here to try to catch this group in front. You see a driver there kind of pull off to the side. That is a lapper moving over for the leaders coming through, which is very good, respectful racing on his part. He's getting lapped for whatever reason. He probably got in a wreck or something or spun out, not sure, but the leaders are coming through. Just, don't race them, just move out of the way, let them through, and then go back to what you were doing. I'm trying to track down kart 16 just ahead. Everything here is qualifying, basically, I'm pretending like I'm qualifying, trying to hit all my little marks, things like that on the track, trying to make up any little amount of time I can, and slowly but surely I'm starting to catch them. So right there, Joe gets a bad exit. Takes a defensive liner. Sosa on the outside. Looks like something's going to happen here. I'm just watching. 16 goes under. Should I follow him? Nope. I'm going to stay behind and just see what happens. And right there, he hits the curb, goes out wide. I go underneath. I get squeezed to the inside. Doesn't give me any room. I let him know about it. I'm not really happy with that, and he's not happy with me, but I was clearly next to him going into that turn. He should have given me a little room there. Now watch this. Last minute dive bomb. Someone surprises me down there. I'm like, what are you doing down there? He says, sorry. I know I shouldn't have been down there. Go ahead. Luckily, he was able to keep that kart stuck to the bottom, didn't skid out the track and spin me out. So that was good driving, actually. Like a good recovery for what could have been a bad situation. And he did the right thing, just, you know, let somebody back out front, I guess. All right, take a look behind us. That is Sosa just ahead. I need to get a good finish. It's a podium spot just in front of me. So leading the points going into this race, I think it's Talon, then Justin, or maybe Justin, then Talon, not sure, but the top three are Justin, Talon, and Sosa. I'm somewhere probably in 4th or 5th. I don't know that I'll be able to win the championship with, I think, maybe 2 races left to go, but I definitely want to get in the top 3. Hang with me. This race does get a lot better, I promise. This is just the way it goes. I don't want to kind of cut through anything and skip anything. That is a lapper just ahead of Sosa, who is just ahead of me. Let's see what he does here. So he moves over. See how wide he is right there? That's really good. Again, same thing, very respectful. Get out of the way. Don't interfere in the races of the leaders. I'm coming up on him. Let's see what he does with me. He knows I'm there, points me to the inside, goes out really wide. Very nice. I raced with him at Lone Star Kart Park too. He's definitely has the right attitude. He's a very respectful racer, and he's definitely improving. Race over race, I guess he must have got spun out or something in this race. Not sure what happened, but not someone I would expect to lap in this race. I don't think it's ever happened before. All right, trying to track down Sosa, who's just ahead of me. The best I'm going to be able to do is 3rd place. And if Sosa and I had exactly equal karts, it'd be hard to track him down with that big of a lead on me. He'd have to mess up quite a few times. But again, my kart's faster by a 10th, maybe 2. Somewhere in there. See him kind of looking around just a little bit. Got to be careful through here. And then right here, it's just always a difficult part of the track. Got to settle the kart down, keep it down to the bottom here. A little wide, then bring it down through there. This corner is always a little tricky, but it's really important because it sets you up for the long straightaway. You don't want to kill any momentum exiting this corner here. It really affects you for a long time on this long straight. Now I know the laps are winding down. I have no idea how many laps we have, but I need to get going. So I start catching him just a little bit there. See him looking around, so he probably knows I'm here. Make up some more room right there. See some wheel hop on his kart right there. A lot of grip out there this night. All right, so I'm pretty much up to him. Let's see what we do on the exit here. Get a good exit. He doesn't do bad either. So I'm right there. So I want to attack him first opportunity. I don't want him to know what I'm going to do and try to defend. So right here, he's going to go to the bottom. I'm going to try to stay in the middle and get a fast exit out of this corner and basically race him to the entrance of turn 2. So if he moves to the left, like he did there, I'm going to go straight. That's exactly what happens. I race him to the bottom here, give him some room, and he runs me off the track. I point to him so the marshal can see, and I don't know if he was paying attention or looking at TikToks. Here's a view from the back. see it affected the camera there. So I'm not happy with Sosa. He should have given me some room there on the exit. I'm getting bumped from behind by another driver. Now this driver, he should be in the lights class. I don't know how he ended up in our race, but he's in our race, and coincidentally, he's in kart 22, which is the fastest kart in the fleet this week. So regardless of how he finishes, he's going to be DQ'd in this race. So I just feel someone bumping me in the back. I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's catch Sosa. So although I don't like people that shouldn't be in our race interfering, I will definitely take the help on this one because I felt Sosa ran me off track. So let's see if we can catch him, pay him back. You see the new and improved, I wouldn't say improved, but new angle. It's kind of interesting. All right, you see how much the push really helps. I really catch Sosa there. All right, so we'll settle the cart down here. Look for a place to pass him. Not here, just don't have it. I'm definitely gonna give him a little shove right there. Let him know I'm here, I'm not happy. He goes defensive. I'm gonna go over under. I'm a little deep right here, too deep. I do go for the over under to have a look. It's not there. Give him a little bump again, just to say, hey dude, I'm here. Still not happy with you. And he's looking around a little bit more than normal. So there goes 22 to my right. Thank you, sir, for the help. You have a good day. Sosa sees me, and right there he waves me right by. Now the reason he did that was because he knew he ran me off track. He knew he should have given me a lane right there, given that situation. And he knew that there was probably a really good chance that he's going to get penalized. So if he's going to get penalized, we don't know how many spots, but probably 3 spots. So if he gives a spot back, he doesn't get penalized. So that was actually very smart of Sosa just to give the spot back up, end up finishing in 4th versus, you know, finishing in, you know, 5th or 6th or something like that, depending on how many spots they penalized him. So again, the guy in front of me, he's not in our race. Just wasn't heavy enough to qualify for it, to be in the race. So I'm going to finish 3rd here in this one, which is going to be good for points. But then again, you know, top 3 guys, you know, Justin, Talon, and Sosa finished, you know, 1, 2, and 4th. So they had very good, of course, very good points nights. A very good points night, not nights. This is one night. Okay. Coming down for the checkered, and that is a checkered. I hope you enjoyed this one. This was definitely a very fun one to be a part of. Leave a comment below, let me know what you think. Like the video, that helps other people see it. And as always, well, again, thank you for watching as always, and I will see you on the next one. Y'all take it easy.